Yesteryear, starring Rex Allen Jr. and Lisa Stewart, along with Eddie Raven and Kathy Bailey, with special guest Doug Stone. And now, here are Rex and Lisa.
Hi, everybody. I'm Rex Allen Jr.
And I'm Lisa Stewart, and welcome to Yesteryear.
Tonight, we'll bring you a year full of sweet memories and songs that may take you to places you haven't been for a long, long time.
We'll bring the music, and you bring the memories, and together we'll go to places you may never want to leave.
Well, we first heard about Adventureland, Frontierland, Fantasyland, and Tomorrowland. They were all part of a brand new 244-acre, $17 million amusement park in Anaheim, California called Disneyland. And boy, did I want to go. I did too. It opened its gates on July 17th of this yesteryear, and kids of all ages are still flowing through like you might say it's sort of a people trap built by a mouse. And a folk hero right out of our grade school history books comes alive and settles atop the music charts for 5 weeks running at #1. Bill Hayes, who some of you ladies may remember as Doug Williams on Days of Our Lives, sang the hit that every housewife was humming right out of Frontierland itself, the Ballad of Davy Crockett.
Davy, Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier.
Born on a mountaintop in Tennessee, the greenest state in the land of the free. Raised in the woods so we knew every tree. Killed him a bar when he was only 3.
Davy, Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier.
He fought single-handed through the Injun War till the Creeks were whipped and the peace was restored. And while he was handling this risky chore, he made himself a legend forevermore.
Davy, Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier.
Oh, when he lost his love, his grief was gall. In his heart he wanted to leave it all and lose himself in the forest tall. But he answered instead his country's call.
Davy, Davy Crockett,
the choice of the whole frontier. He went off to Congress and served a spell, fixing up the government and laws as well. Took over Washington, see, hear, tell, and patched up the crack in the Liberty Bell.
Davy, Davy Crockett,
Serving his country well. When he came home, his politicking done, why, the big Western March had just begun. He packed up his gear and his trusty gun and lit out a grinning to follow the sun.
Davy, Davy Crockett,
leaning on the pioneer. His land is biggest and his land is best, from grassy plains to the mountain crest. He's ahead of us all, a-meeting the test and following his legend right into the west.
Davy, Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier.
King of the wild frontier.
The densely populated northeastern states were dealt one of the most staggering blows in their long history. Within a few weeks of each other, Hurricane Carol and later a 9-inch deluge combined to reduce some of the nation's oldest cities to a shambles. 400 perished during these disasters, and property losses ran into the hundreds of millions. President Eisenhower, at the height of the disaster, made a personal survey of the stricken area and ordered immediate federal aid.
To all the heartsick, lovelorn, and socially troubled, there is hope and a little light at the end of the tunnel. The Chicago Sun-Times signs on a journalist who you will get to know as Ann Landers. Then her twin sister starts a rival column of the very same thing and calls it Dear Abby. And if you think this smacks of the unusual, get a load of this. Ann Landers' real given name is Esther Pauline. Twin sister Abigail Van Buren's real name is Pauline Esther. And Rex's middle name is really Lisa, but then that's another story. The romance of the year was between a young, handsome, singing teen idol and a pretty Hollywood heartbreaker. She was in the movies, he was on the radio. Eddie Fisher and Debbie Reynolds. They were sincerely in love, and he sincerely proposed, and she sincerely said yes.
Chevrolet Bel Air Sport Coupe. The Pontiac Star Chief Custom Catalina. The Oldsmobile 98 Holiday. Advised to lighten his workload, delaying a second-term decision. Meanwhile, Ike and the cabinet meet in a rustic mountain retreat in Maryland. Back at Eisenhower Farms in Gettysburg, the president looks robust, cheerful, and every bit a gentleman farmer as he tours his 500 acres. Pausing for a moment, Ike surveys a part of his prized dairy herd.
Everyone thinks of Elvis as the king of rock and roll, but here's something I'll bet you didn't know. 6 months before he ever made it to the pop charts, he had a #1 country record.
That's right, Lisa, and we have asked our special guest tonight to join us by singing that first country song that Elvis took to the top. Here with I Forgot to Remember to Forget is Doug Stone.
I forgot to remember to forget her. I can't seem to get her off my mind. I thought I'd never miss her, but I found out somehow. I think about her almost all the time. The day she went away, I made myself a promise that I'd soon forget we ever met. But something sure went wrong, 'cause I'm so blue and lonely. I forgot to remember to forget.
This Yesteryear had a GNP of plus 9%. You say you're not sure what that means? Well, it means you could fly from New York to Havana and back to New York again for $176.50. A record album cost you $3.98, and one of those little Annie Oakley cowgirl outfits was only $4.90. You could buy a new car for $1,800 and fill her up at 29 cents a gallon. A quart of milk was 22 cents, a loaf of bread 18, and the average yearly income was $4,400. But for free, you could turn your radio to any station and hear this song. Joan Weber had her version on the pop stations, and Hank Snow had his version on the country. It was a runaway hit by any standard, and here's our version.
Go, go, go.
By
Princess Margaret, younger sister of the Queen of England, reached the crossroads of her romance with Group Captain and RAF hero Peter Townsend. Captain Townsend returned to England for several reunions with the winsome young princess, and the world awaited her decision.
To continue our yesteryear highlights, we would have to include the first Ford Thunderbird, the first seatbelt law in Illinois, and the first time we ever heard of a senior citizen from Corbin, Kentucky, who said he had a secret blend of herbs and spices, and he would like to show you how to fry a chicken leg. It seems this gentleman owned a small restaurant which was bypassed by a new highway. So he did what any red-blooded 65-year-old American would do. He put all his pots and pans in an old car and went looking for people who wanted to buy a finger-licking good franchise. Well, you know now the senior citizen was Colonel Sanders, and the recipe was Kentucky Fried Chicken. This yesteryear we saw for the first time roll-on deodorant and no-smear lipstick. Now, if you think about it for a minute, you'll see a connection between those last two items. Men were wearing cotton jersey pullovers and moccasin slip-ons. But no matter what the fashion of the day is, love songs are always in style. This one was outstanding. It seems there was a group of lads from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, who came to New York and signed with Columbia Records to sing backup for people like the great Johnny Ray. You've probably already guessed. The group was the Four Lads. The love song was Moments to Remember.
January to December, we'll have moments to remember.
The New Year's Eve, we did the time. The day we tore the gold down. We will have these moments to remember. The quiet walks, the noisy fun, the ballroom prize we almost won. We will have these moments to remember. The summer turns to winter and the present disappears. The laughter we were glad to share will echo through the years. When other nights and other days may find us gone our separate ways, we will have these moments to remember. Oh, the drive-in movies where we'd go, and somehow we'd never watch the show. We will have these moments to remember. Though summer turns to winter and the present disappears, the laughter we were glad to share will echo through the years.
In Chicago, the former Illinois governor, Democrat Adlai Stevenson, announces his decision.
I shall be a candidate for the Democratic nomination for president next year.
The Democrats hold a fundraising dinner with former President Truman on hand to help map party strategy.
Can make this world seem right. Only you can make the darkness bright. Only you and you alone can thrill me like you do.
The entertainment world suffered a loss. James Dean careened off the highway in his Porsche Spider on September 30th, somewhere north of L.A. He was only 24 years old. And thanks to Dr. Jonas Salk, who discovered the polio vaccine, 6.5 million school children all across the country get their shots. That may bring back a memory or two for a few of you, lining up in the school gym, turning your head while the school nurse held you, and the doctor shot you, and you never made a sound, although you sure did want to. And on October 3rd, a new character is introduced to preschoolers. The original Clarabelle the Clown on the Howdy Doody Show dons a gray wig and mustache and becomes Captain Kangaroo. And from a little movie comes a big song, The Unchained Melody. Time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. Godspeed your love to me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the open arms of the sea. Lonely rivers sigh, wait for me, I'll be coming home, wait for me. Oh, my love, my darling, I'm hungered for your touch a long, lonely time. And time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. Godspeed your love to me.
The Eisenhower Museum, housing many of Ike's personal trophies and mementos, is officially open. The complicated ribbon-cutting ceremonies find the president's son, John, first on the snipping line. Ike's brother, Earl, is next, followed by Mrs. Roy Eisenhower, his sister-in-law. A big day for the Eisenhowers of Abilene.
Here's your algebra question for this yesteryear. C and W plus R and B equals R and R? You give up? Well, that's the way they summed it up. The beginning of the rock era. The answer, country and western plus rhythm and blues equals rock and roll. The band that started it all was Bill Haley and the Comets. Their song was released and did fairly well. But when they decided to put it on the opening credits of a movie, it rocks to #1. Haley was on his way to stardom, rock and roll is on its way to musical immortality, and the movie helped explain the times. Black Ford Jungle starred Glenn Ford and a very young Sidney Poitier. Before the end of this yesteryear, there will be 18 rock singles on the charts that you might hear night or day. But only Bill Haley would rock around the clock. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Put your glad rags on. Join me, hon, we'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. Rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 2, 3, and 4, if the band slows down, we'll yell for more. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Chimes ring 5, 6, and 7. We'll be right in 7th heaven. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. When it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 2, I'll be going strong, and so will you. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We'll cool off then, start rocking round the clock again. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight.
Elston Howard sends a grounder to Pee Wee Reese. And these Dodgers at last are world champions. Delirious with joy, teammates and fans mob the Brooklyn pitcher in wild acclaim. In the Dodger clubhouse is the pandemonium only a great victory can generate. And setting the zany pace are Gil Hodges, Duke Snyder, and Don Newcomb. This is Brooklyn's greatest baseball day.
Dedicated in Arlington National Cemetery. President Eisenhower attends the ceremony, which honors Marine heroes from the Revolution to Korea, from the Great Lakes to Tripoli, Bull Run, Belleau Wood, Iwo Jima, Old Baldy. 3 surviving veterans of the 6 men who raised Old Glory on Iwo Jima watch as the flag is hoisted over the huge bronze monument, a tribute to courage, to valor, to the United States Marines.
Let's talk movies. And there were some great ones playing just down the street at every corner theater. Mr. Roberts, Guys and Dolls, Lady and the Tramp, Oklahoma, Picnic, and Marilyn Monroe's dress billowed up over a subway vent in a 7-year itch. Marlon Brando and On the Waterfront won Oscars, and James Stewart and Grace Kelly were the #1 box office stars. Donald O'Connor decides to quit the Francis the Talking Mule series, so the director quits too and goes off to television and creates, well, you got it, Mr. Ed. And Antoine Domino, that's Fats Domino to you and me, battled for position in the charts with Pat Boone. And they both won with this song. You make me cry when you say
Goodbye, ain't that a shame? My tears feel like rain. Ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame. You broke my heart when you said we'll part. Ain't that a shame? My tears feel like rain. Well, ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame. Well, goodbye, although I'll cry. Ain't that a shame? My tears feel like rain. Well, ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame. You made me cry when you said goodbye. Ain't that a shame? Well, my tears feel like rain. Well, ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame. Oh, well, goodbye, although I'll cry. Ain't that a shame? My tears feel like rain. Well, ain't that a shame?
By plane, the cup reaches the United States, where it will remain for at least a year. Carefully crated, the trophy is escorted by the non-playing captain of the American team, Billy Talbert at left, and squad member Hamilton Richardson. First placed in competition by American diplomat Dwight Davis in 1900, the silver mug comes home. For the 17th time, more than any other nation, the United States captures the symbol of world tennis supremacy, the coveted Davis Cup.
Well, we're seeing for the first time that bigger ain't always better. Of course, we're talking about leaving the big screen of CinemaScope movies to watch the small screen on television right there in our living room.
Looking back, it was easy to understand why people were glued to the tube. The large profile of Alfred Hitchcock filled up the little screen, along with Wyatt Earp, Sergeant Bilko, Lawrence Welk, and the $64,000 question.
Looking back, it's hard to believe we were invited into the kitchen of Ralph and Alice Cranman for only one short season. But after 39 episodes, the honeymoon was over for the honeymooners.
But not everyone was watching TV. Elford, New York holds the first drive-in church service at the local outdoor theater. It was reported this year that 49 million adults attend weekly church services.
It was the first time a U.S. president allowed a press conference to be filmed. And the mayor of New York offers the police commissioner's job to the big policeman, J. Edgar Hoover. But he turns it down.
And I guess it's a good thing he did, or a lot of people might have been singing this Webb Pierce hit, In the Jailhouse Now. He's in the jailhouse now. He's in the jailhouse now. He's in the jailhouse now. I told him once or twice to quit playing cards and shooting dice. He's in the jailhouse now. Well, I had a friend named Rambling Bob who used to steal, gamble, and rob. He thought he was the smartest guy in town. But I found out last Monday that Bob got locked up Sunday. They got him in the jailhouse way downtown. He's in the jailhouse now. 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 I told him once or twice to quit playing cards and shooting dice. He's in the jailhouse now.
Tuesday, met a girl named Susie. I told her I was the swellest man around. Well, she started in to spend my money, started in to call me honey, and we took in every honky-tonk in town. We're in the jailhouse now. 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 They told us once or twice to quit playing cards and shooting dice. We're in the jailhouse now.
Many people said the story could not, must not, dared not be shown. The picture already has the movie and book world gasping. Blackboard Jungle deals with an explosive subject, the teenage terror in the schools. Vaccinated with serum made available by the National Foundation for Infantile Paralysis, which financed Dr. Salk's research. Though some of the youngsters are apprehensive, they learn when their turn comes that the vaccination hardly hurts at all. Mankind, through the genius of Jonas Salk, receives a great gift: victory over polio.
Well, you've got all the clues and heard all the songs, and we're down to the end of the game.
So right or wrong, it's time to find out just how close you came.
Ike and Mamie and Tutti Frutti,
The country is fun and alive,
we remember them now as happy days.
and memories last forever from 1955.
Hey, that was a poem, too. And I knew the year. It was right there. I saw it.
Love and marriage, love and marriage, go together like a horse and carriage. This I tell your brother, you can't have one without the other. Love and marriage, love and marriage,
It's an institute you can't disparage. Ask the local gentry, and they will say it's elementary.
try to separate them, it's an illusion.
Try, and you will only come to this conclusion.
Love and marriage,
love
and marriage,
go together like a horse and carriage.
Dad was told by
Mother, you can't have one, you can't have none, you can't have one without the
love and marriage,
love and marriage. Ask the local gentry, and they will say it's elementary.
try to separate them, it's an illusion.
Try, and you will only come to this conclusion.
Love and marriage, love and marriage,
Go together like a horse
and carriage.
Dad was told by Mother, you can't have one, you can't have none, you can't have one without the other.
I know, sir.
No, ma'am.
We have reached the pinnacle in beauty and power on wheels for 1955.
Stone and Eddie Raven and Kathy Bailey.
And we want to thank 1955 for all the music and all the memories. Good night, Mr. Allen.
Well, good night, Miss Stewart.
And good night to another yesteryear.
Cars provided by Budget Rental Car. Budget, the official rental car company of Opryland USA and Opryland Hotel. The smart money is on Budget. Guest accommodations provided by Wilson Hotels. Call Wilson World Hotel, Kissimmee, Florida, and ask for the Wally Wallaby special package rate of $39.99 per night.